That winter they received word of the Dwarf King's impending marriage. In came a messenger crunching across the snow. He gave the message to King Herod, who promised that he would attend in the spring, for that was when it was to occur. And in the spring, when the time was right, he and a few of his men gathered, making ready to leave. When his wife came out, "I beg you, please, do not go. I have an ill feeling about it." "An ill feeling about it? You have never given him a chance. Look, you no longer even wear his gift." "It is because it disturbs me. There is something ill. I know it. I feel it. Call it intuition." "Intuition? Oh, I think not, my pretty. You know of my love, but I'm afraid it is nothing but the foolish mind of a woman. Let me go, please, I beg you." "Very well. But do you not feel anything, even the slightest fear?" Now, if we could open up King Herod's chest and stare deep into his heart, we would find there was just the tiniest dark seed of fear. But if we also would have opened up his head and looked down into his swirling mind, we would have seen that also there was fear of a woman taking mastery of his kingdom. If he gave into her now, so early in their marriage, what would she do later? Instead, he simply kissed her forehead, patted her gently, and then drove away. When they finally reached that great stone slab, they pounded it, and then grated it open to reveal a strange-looking dwarf. He had several teeth missing, and his bare feet were covered in long hair.
"Oh, so you are the ones that are supposed to come? Oh, go, come in. Yes, bring in your horses."
They rode in. He made them dismount.
"Oh, such beautiful steeds. Oh, it is a shame."
"What?
"It is a shame that what? Oh, nothing. Oh, it is a shame that I cannot ride them out into the sun."
He put them away while they dressed in their cloaks. That strange dwarf turned, holding up a torch.
"Oh, it is down that passageway, quite a ways. Here is your torch."
It took them nearly a half-day's journey, by their estimation, to make it down to the huge cavern. Along the way, they kept pushing away spider webs. "I can't stand these things. Ugh, well, look at that one. He's a juicy one."
"Get out of here!"
said Orm. When they finally did end up in the cavern, it was immense. It was crusted with jewels of every color atop, and like spikes shooting down from the ceiling and rising up out of the ground, there were stalagmites and stalactites. And everywhere there were dwarves feasting and making merry. Way at the far end, the king, with his rather homely-looking new bride, sat on their thrones.
"Ah, my guests, so good of you to come. Please join, feast, and make merry."
Now this they did. Time seemed to have no meaning in that strange place. They had no light by which to reckon day or night. But when they were hungry, they ate. When they felt festive, they danced. And when they were tired, they slept. When they estimated that about 3 days had passed, they approached the Dwarf King, begging his leave.
"Must you leave so soon? Very well. If you must, please take a gift." reach the upper world, take care. Do not dismount or touch earth until this hound touches the ground. Ugh. Go. Come again, my friend.
As they made their way back to the passageway, Orwood said, "Whoa, I'm glad we're getting out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Why? It's all the spiders. You call yourself a knight and are afraid of spiders." Just then one of them put something down the back of his tunic. "Ah!" They erupted into laughter, which echoed eerily off the walls, and they again held their tongue. When they finally reached the great stone slab, the dwarf had them mount their horses, and then handed him the white hound.
Oh, remember, when you depart, do not dismount until this hound touches the ground.
The great stone door opened, and as they cantered out, again that strange dwarf said,
Oh, and beware, it will be light. Cover your eyes.
and then it shut. Indeed, even though it was just starting to be morning, with a few rays of light striking across the ground, it was so bright that they had to shield their eyes. After about a half hour, they opened them. "Oh, well, I'm glad to be out here. King, that's not your steed, is it?" King Harold looked down. "Why, no, it isn't. Neither is that yours. Wait, these are not the steeds we came with." "Oh, no, I don't care, Your Majesty, please. We want to get out of here." "Yes, I do not wish to return." And that's when they looked out, seeing their surroundings for the first time. Instead of a forest, there simply lay a rolling meadow, and far in the distance they could see a little fluffy white sheep, guarded over by one sole sheep. They quickly made their way toward him. Orwood was the one to speak. "Oh, we have been up at the Cave of Idris, and everything has changed. Where is the forest that used to be here?"
I know not of any forest. There's not been a forest here for more than 100 years.
"Now you, don't you be playing jokes on us. We know that there was a forest here. What happened to it?"
I know not.
"Now look you, this is King Harold right there. Where's his castle? Just point us in the direction we'll go."
King Harold? Ah, I remember an old legend of King Harold. He vanished 300 years ago, they say. His wife died of a broken heart.
"Now no more cheat you. This is King Harold right here. You better tell us, or I'm a mind to just get you." And with that she dismounted as soon as his feet hit the ground. There was a wind, and his feet, all the way up to his legs, turned to dust. And his voice vanished away in the breeze.
Ah, evil you are! Evil you have! King Harold's castle lies that way! Leave!
So they did. They galloped away, seeking all the old familiar landmarks. And although there were shades and echoes of familiarity, none appeared until they turned a corner. Out stretching along a distant meadow, they saw the castle. It looked like white, diseased hands had reached up, pulled down one of the towers, which now lay in rubble and rot. They slowed in sorrow to a canter. They rode around the castle, but all was empty.
Not my kingdom. Where have they all gone?
Your Majesty, there's something I think you ought to see. Come. He followed him back behind the castle to where lay a graveyard filled with stones. As they cantered in toward the middle, there was one elegant rising up, more beautiful than they all, with an inscription. To my beloved, I am still waiting.
No. I did not even get to kiss her lips. I have not yet even been married a year, and now I cannot hold my beloved.
He looked at the hound and simply stared.
Get down. Get down, I say. Do you not hear me? Reach down! Leap down now!
He grabbed him, flung him through the air, but instead of falling to the ground, he hovered in the air, turned with a maniacal grin and reddish blazing eyes. He seemed to shift and twist into the white boar, then turned and ran away. King Herla felt his heart crushed. He knew he was no match for a violent world, but he was living a living death, betwixt and between the realms of life and death. He knew that he must catch that hound and kill it.
Men, if we are ever to live lives, we must catch that beast. Come, let us ride! Hurrah!
They chased hard and fast after him. But they have never caught me. And they may never. For today, here in Wyoming, when you feel the storm blowing in, and you hear the rumble of thunder, it is the galloping of their horses, chasing hard after that beast. And when you see a stab of lightning, you know it is the stab of their swords, seeking their prey. They never want to get. They may never. They're doomed to ride the wild hunt.